W with MRMIKE.
Hey everybody, it's Mr. Mike. Today we are going to draw a frog. A frog that is looking at a fly. Do you think the frog is hungry? What sound does a frog make? Ribbit, ribbit. And a frog hops. Do you think the frog is going to hop after the fly, or do you think the frog is just going to use its long tongue to catch that fly? I think it's the tongue. Pretty neat. So we only need 3 basic lines and shapes to create this frog and a fly. An arc, a U, and a line. Are you ready to see how this all fits together? All right, let's start off with a line right about here. And I'm just gonna go straight across about that far. If at any point during this video you want to pause the video to catch up, just pause it, catch up with your drawing, and then join back in with us. Next, we're going to add in an arc right here. And then we're going to add in another arc right here. And look at that. That looks nothing like a frog. But just wait, because it's coming. All right, here we go. We're going to add in a line here. Still doesn't look like a frog, Mr. Mike. Just wait. Now we're going to add in 2 upside down U's. 1, 2. And now we'll add in an arc here and an arc here. And you can color that shape in both spots. Those are the eyes, although it still doesn't look like a frog yet. Just wait. Now we're going to add in 1 more U right here. Maybe it kind of looks like, no, not yet. All right, let's add in another arc right here. And then another arc right here. Now, this is a very wide and long arc, and it's going to go all the way down almost to the floor line or the ground, but not quite, okay, because we're going to need room for the foot. So let's add in a line from here all the way down, kind of in between these two, right to here, a little bit longer than this arc. That's going to be the heel, and then we're going to have a line come across this way. And that will be the bottom of the foot, and then another line that comes down this way, and then we're going to add an arc just to close that off. And then we're going to add another arc, and then another arc. So 3 arcs there, and then we're going to add a line across here to close that off. So now we have a leg and a foot. This looks a little, maybe a little like a frog now. Just a little bit. Now we're going to add in a line and another line. And then we're going to add in some more arcs. So here we go, 1 arc, and then the opposite way that comes back, and then another arc, and the opposite way back, and then another arc, and we're going to close it off with an opposite arc going back and touch the line just like that. Now we're going to add in another line right about here and have it come down on an angle, with another one right next to it, right there. Now we're going to add in an arc. It's going to come back in. Then an arc. It'll come back in. Now you're thinking, why does this one have 3 and this one has 2? Well, we're not done. We're going to make another one over here, but it's behind these 2. So what's going to happen is there's another arc here, and then another one here, and it goes behind this little I guess that's kind of like a finger on a frog. A frog finger? I'm not the best at explaining all the pieces of different animals and insects and all of that. I think that is obvious, but I'm pretty good at describing where to put the lines. So that is extra homework for everybody to figure out what part that is on a frog. I wonder. So now we're gonna come in here and we're gonna finish this off because I want that arc to continue all the way over to here and then stop. And then I'm gonna add in a line that goes across here. Perfect. Now we're gonna add in another arc. We're gonna start here where that's kind of belly area is, and we're gonna go up and around like this and stop. And then we're gonna add in another. It's gonna be a very slight curve, but it is gonna be a curve, and it's gonna start here, and it's gonna come down to that corner, just like that. Now that is a one-legged frog. We need to add another leg. So let's come over here, and we will add in an arc here. And then we're gonna add in another arc all the way down and stop. And then we're gonna add in, let's make this a line just like the other side, and come straight down and stop right there. Now back here, this is the back of that leg. Let's have an arc come here, and it goes behind that arm and then joins to the rest of the body. Okay. Next, we're going to finish this foot over here. We're going to add in a line with an arc. It's going to have a curve that goes down and stop. And then we're going to have a line go straight across and just join to this little heel area there. And then we'll do, like we did on the other side, another arc and then another arc, just like that. And then we're going to draw a line that goes across that connects them. And that is our frog. Now, we still have to add in the fly. The fly is very simple for us to draw. It's going to be an arc and then an opposite arc like that. And then we're going to add in an upside down U and then another upside down U. And then we're going to color this shape in just like that. And then we're going to add in the movement line. Is going to be a series of arcs. So the fly is flying across here. And you can make your lines however you want, but I'm going to do an arc here. And then I'm going to have an opposite arc. And then I'll have another arc continuing that movement. And then I'll do an opposite arc, just like that. Now to add a little bit of the floor line, I'm just going to continue this line straight out and then a little bit more on this side, just like that. So 2 extra lines on the sides, and you can even add in a line right here so you can see where that floor is, or the ground right there. Look at our frog, and it looks like the frog is finally going to eat a little snack. Great job following along, everybody. Now, what color are you going to make your frog? If you follow to the end of this video, you can see what color choices I made. You can follow along with those color choices, or you can choose your own. Maybe you want to make a purple frog, or maybe you want to make an orange frog. That's up to you. Or you can just follow along with what I do. That's fine too. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. And thanks so much for drawing with me today. I'll see you next time. Bye.
For this and other episodes, drawing lessons, activities, and books, please visit drawwithmrmike.com. And don't forget to subscribe to the Draw with Mr. Mike channel on YouTube, Vimeo, and Facebook.
Draw with Mr. Mike. Let's draw with Mr. Mike. DRAW with MRMIKE.